Say, you are scrolling through your Insta feed, you come across a picture of someone on a vacation in the Bahamas, and you are like, wow, they must be having the time of their lives. But then, you would not have a similar reaction for a friend who just went for a weekend trip to the nearby countryside. A fancy restaurant with cake, fireworks, and champagne is the ultimate birthday bash, right? What is the fun in a quiet dinner at home with your closest friends? A peaceful evening stroll, smelling the flowers and feeling the breeze doesn't stand a chance when compared to a glitzy weekend night out. Sure, going on fancy vacations, buying luxury items, jet setting around the world, and throwing big parties can be fun. No doubt about that. But that may not be the secret sauce to happiness. Happiness, the real happiness, lies in the opposite direction. The little things, the small pleasures of daily life. I know it's a bit puzzling, just doesn't make sense, but science has shown us something interesting. There is extensive research on the topic of happiness. Various research studies have shown that having more money doesn't always mean we are happier. Sounds strange, right? Especially when we have been chasing it all our lives. Experts have shared some pretty solid reasons as to why the little things in life can bring us more happiness and keep us grounded compared to all those expensive purchases and grand experiences. First off, we humans thrive on meaningful connections with the people we care about. Being kind to others and showing some self-love actually fills us up with more joy than splurging on some fancy stuff or those big-ticket adventures. And the other aspect is hedonic adaptation, which is just a fancy term for saying that we tend to get used to stuff no matter how awesome it is at first. So, you buy your dream car, and yes, it's a blast for a while. But sooner or later, you stop cruising for the sheer fun of it, and your happiness levels drop back to their usual level. Same deal with those exotic trips and big parties. The more you have them, the less thrilled you are over time. Especially when you don't mix things up. That turns into a tough cycle to keep up to when it's all about pricey and rare experiences. All our life we go chasing after the fancy, pricey thrills while overlooking the everyday things that make us smile. A trip to a nearby lake may actually be more fun than an exotic beach vacation if you are there with your closest friends and family. Just like that, a dinner at a small restaurant where you can really chill and enjoy each other's company can be so amazing. No need for a plush restaurant. And if you get to be at a fancy restaurant with them, then it's just a plus. A plus, but not the key. The key is the people you spend your time with. The key is the experience that you have with them. And it's not just about social experiences with family and friends. It's relevant for those personal moments as well. We could go shopping for fancy stuff. It gives you a high for sure, but that's momentary and soon wears off. But instead, if we indulge in little experiences that boost self-love and inner peace, we experience long-lasting happiness and calm that washes away all our stress. And guess what? Small pleasures actually boost our productivity and give us energy to tackle life's challenges head on. And the best part, you don't need to put in a ton of effort. It's all right there in those little moments of joy. You just have to notice them. A good book on a rainy day, the first sip of morning tea, a board game with the family, a walk in the park, playing your favorite tune, a warm hug with your loved ones, an evening with friends, the aroma of your morning coffee, dancing your heart out, listening to your favorite songs, walking barefoot on sand or grass, baking muffins at home, a leisurely bike ride, putting some paint on paper, a hot shower after a long day, caring for the plants and seeing them grow. Seriously, the list is endless. And the best part is, these small pleasures are not just easy to find, they are also sustainable in the long run. And you can mix them up to keep the joy flowing. It's funny how the most ordinary everyday experiences are the ones that pack the most pleasure. And I think the point is not that we don't seek those fancy experiences. We can still have them for more variety. But the point is to know that those fancy experiences are just a plus and not the key. They are not the main thing we make them to be. We often discount the little pleasures of life just because they are easily available. Only if we can notice them, only if we can mindfully experience them, only then can we fully enjoy our everyday. Then our happiness is not dependent on some external event or an expensive thing. Then our happiness is always around, on that old rug, in that coffee mug, in that cozy hug. Don't forget to watch this video where we understand the power of a positive mindset. Thanks a lot for watching, and do subscribe to the channel for more videos on building a healthy mind, body and soul.